I'm Kay.
And I'm A.
And this is the Kay Aye Show. Wait, I wasn't supposed to clap.
That's okay.
I'll
Topic
next time.
for tonight is people.
People. Things that we don't like in people. Things that we don't like in ourselves. Situations.
It's more of a kind of a personal, one-on-one kind of a thing.
Looking at you. And, like Ayana, she didn't say it yet, but, like Ayana had stated earlier, before we cut the camera on or whatever, that, what did you say? That you think you know yourself.
Yeah, you think you might know yourself, but you really don't.
And at this age that we're at now, she's 18, I'm 16, we think we know it all. And it's like, can't nobody tell us nothing. But until you do like self-development and you have in your mind and you don't take offense to everything, it's when you know you don't know who you are. And you probably won't know who you are until years and years from now, because it takes time. You're still developing who you are, and you will never stop developing who you are. You're going to keep developing until the day you drop dead. That's not funny. I was serious.
Sorry.
Because you're going to continue to grow. And that's fine. That's healthy. That's the way it's supposed to be. But at a certain point, you will know. Like now, you probably have some of your values set in. Will those values change? Most definitely, without a doubt. Some of them are set in stone. But will some of those values change? Definitely. When you get older and you're in your 40s, is getting drunk on the weekends gonna be a priority of yours? No. You're not gonna value that anymore because you've passed that. That's not the stage in your life that you're in.
Exactly.
Your values are going to constantly change.
I don't see how anyone could consider that a value at all.
We value different things. Just like we value flat ironing our hair every day.
How do you value? So I'm looking at values completely different.
Like, things that you do, things that you can't go without, because I know I can't go without flat ironing my hair. I value my flat iron. I value this computer that we're recording on.
I was looking at values more on a kind of a...
You're talking about on a deeper level. Those are values too. Like, you value staying a virgin until you're married.
Or religion. Or things you do in your family. Like, there's stuff like that.
You value your family?
Yeah.
Those will change too.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff will change, and maybe it won't change, and maybe you'll just add in values, but that takes time, and it's a process, and you'll learn as you continue through life.
Because things are the way they are. And it's all about self-development and figuring out who you are spiritually, emotionally,
mentally, and physically.
And just the way it is. We're young though, so we have time to figure out who we are. We have time to figure out what we like and what we don't.
What we need and what we want. That's another thing, okay? Like, there are things in life that a lot of the adults today will tell you, you know, you're not ready for this. You're not ready for this. You need to be this. You need to hit this age or wait until this happens in order for you to be ready. Or this needs to happen to you before you can ever be ready. The difference between wanting something and being ready for something is different. When you want something based on whether or not you're ready for something, you're bound to regret what you do just because you want it instead of you actually being ready for something.
Which is the problem a lot in teenagers. I was having a debate on my friend Marvin's status today about adolescence and love, and I wish you would have said that earlier, because she's exactly right. Wanting and being ready, it's something totally different. And when teenagers claim that they're in love, I'm not saying all, so don't jump down my throat for this. I'm not saying all. I'm saying pertaining to me and a lot of the people I know, I'm not ready for love. And I will tell you in a heartbeat, I'm not ready. And I know a lot of people who aren't ready, who think that they are. They just want it so bad because they think that it's their time. You're young, sweethearts. You have so much time to fall in love. You need to filter through. You need to date around. This is the time where you date around. High school and college, date around, figure out what you like and what you don't, and then you have time after that to fall in love.
Exactly. But when she says to figure out what you like and what you don't like, what you want and what you need, that doesn't mean going full blown and going crazy with people at all, because you're bound to make huge mistakes and have regrets in your life. And honestly, I don't think anyone at our age needs that at all.
I don't see, I don't know, I lost my thought, but at our age, we tend to think that we grown when we're truly not. In our minds, in our minds, we're telling ourselves that we're grown, but in all actuality, we're really not grown until we're mid-20s. Yeah. Mentally, because it's so many things that we do so stupidly, which is why I value the talks that I have with my parents and people that have come before me.
Oh, I so value. And those are the biggest,
because they know, they've been there and done that, and no matter how many times you may say that things are different and it's not the same, things haven't changed that much, and they truly do know what they're talking about. And we are so quick to just blow everything off because we think that we know it all, and we think, bam, I'm 18, I'm grown, and I know what I'm doing. I'm going to do what I want to do because I'm grown.
Really, with me, I'm 18, guys, and really it's not all what you think it's cracked up to be, because you're not automatically going to change and your mind is going to like snap into adult mode and whatnot. No, you're going to learn and you're going to grow and you're going to experience things, and you still got a life ahead of you. You're still trying to figure out yourself at that point, because then, you've got, maybe college ahead of you and a life without actually living in your parents' house. And you got to make your own rules, your own values, because you don't have to go by your parents' values anymore. So you have yourself to look after, and just really getting to know yourself is kind of a big thing when you're 18.
Yeah, and when you think about it, 18 years isn't a long time. It's people who's been singing for 18 years and they're still around singing before we was even thought of. So, it's not a long time, and you haven't experienced enough. And with life experiences, that's when you have wisdom, and that's when you can filter out what you like and what you don't, and which direction you should go in, which direction you should run away from. Because when you experience things, you can, when that experience comes up, whether it was good or bad, if it was a bad experience, you've experienced that before, so you can say, no, I'm not letting that happen again.
Speaking of bad experiences, I'm not going to say it was a bad experience. It was a stupid mistake. And, you'll know when you make a mistake and you honestly, truly, when you say you won't do it again, you won't do it again. You won't have an urge. You won't have a want or a drive, or there's not enough peer pressure in the world that can make you ever do that stupid thing ever again. And I've had that experience one good time so far in my life that I probably will never ever do ever again.
And I think that's it for this video. I feel really blessed to have the knowledge that I have, and the acceptance of the knowledge that will be given to me and has been given to me.
And will continue to be given.
Because you're going to learn constantly, and you're going to teach. Whether you know it or not, you can just be walking down the street having a conversation. You're teaching. You can just be saying things without thinking, common sense things, and you're teaching. So, just remember that, guys. Peace out.